from me is at 6.
BBC Radio Suffolk Sport.
Passionate about the county.
And with the very latest, here's John Pryor. Hi, John.
Hi there. Manchester City winger Alex Henshaw has joined Ipswich Town on loan until the end of the season. The 20-year-old, who's had spells at Chesterfield and Bristol Rovers in the past, is set to be in the squad for tomorrow's game against Derby. Meanwhile, Town midfielder Stephen Hunt has been speaking to BBC Radio Suffolk about his future. He's currently on a deal until the end of the summer at Portman Road, but hopes to stay on beyond the end of the season.
Yeah, listen, it's one of them. It's one of them things where the manager has played me, he's been happy with me. Obviously, if you get in the playoffs, there'll be an awful lot of happier faces around the place and stuff like that. So I'd imagine, I wouldn't say I'm fighting for my future, but I'm happy with what I've done, and hopefully I can crack on and do better. I've said it several times now, I felt comfortable playing here and stuff like that. So hopefully we can get something sorted towards the end of the season. But for now, for the next 3 or 4 weeks, it's vitally important we just concentrate on the team, and then you can trust me from my word that I'm happy here, and we can go from there.
Town boss Mick McCarthy is expected to name an unchanged side for tomorrow's night after ruling Cole Scouse out. The midfielder still hasn't recovered from his hip flexor injury. BBC Radio Suffolk will have full match commentary of the Derby game. Our coverage starts at 7 o'clock. Neil Warnock is set to be Nottingham Forest's eighth manager in less than 3 years after the Championship club announced the sacking of Billy Davies today. The club say they will make an announcement shortly. The Premier League have announced that Andre Marriner will referee Southampton against Newcastle on Saturday. Marriner admitted that he mistakenly sent off Arsenal's Kieran Gibbs instead of Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain for handball in Arsenal's defeat at Chelsea on Saturday. Former Premier League referee Graham Poll has today called for more technology to be introduced in the top flight.
We make mistakes, we're human beings in whatever work we do. You'd like to think the assistant referee would have kept his eye on the player who'd handled the ball and helped Andre out. That didn't happen. If Andre just had the facility to go, just check, I know it's a penalty, can you have a look and make sure which player it is? It takes 5 seconds. And all it does is afford the referee the same as everyone else in the stadium's got with their tablets, with their iPhones, that they're looking at it going, I know it was Oxlade-Chamberlain, and the one guy that didn't know was the one guy that had to know.
The Manchester United manager David Moyes believes record signing Juan Mata can fill the void left by Robin van Persie in tomorrow's Derby game against Manchester City. The Dutch striker is set to miss 6 to 8 weeks with a sprained knee. United, in 7th, go into the game at Old Trafford 12 points behind their City rivals. Italian businessman Massimo Cellino has been disqualified from buying a majority stake in Leeds under the Football League Owners and Directors test. The Italian was found guilty of failing to pay import duty on a yacht last week. Cricket, and in Chittagong, South Africa beat New Zealand by 2 runs. New Zealand were chasing 171 to win, but lost 2 wickets in the final over. England lost their first game of the Women's World T20 as West Indies won by 9 runs. Captain Charlotte Edwards top scoring for England with 44. Meanwhile, Surrey head coach Graham Ford says Kevin Peterson can shake off the disappointment of being sacked by England and have a successful domestic season for Surrey. Peterson has signed a contract to play in the revamped T20 Blast, but could also appear in first class and 50-over games, depending on other commitments.
Certainly hoping so. In chatting to him, it seems as though he's really keen to help out where he can, and his impact on the field will be important, but his impact off the field with the younger players is going to be hugely important as well. So to have him around as much as we can is going to be important. Pretty busy man these days and has a lot of commitments, but I'm sure we'll be able to get him contributing in the other competitions as well.
That's it for now. More at 6.
BBC.
The visitors, full-time John Pryor.
Yes, the full-time score here is Maidstone 2, Leiston 2. A dramatic second half, with both sides having spells of dominance, only for a late goal giving Maidstone a point. Maidstone nearly pulled one back early on when a deflected free kick struck the inside of the Leiston post. Following this, Leiston once again got on the offensive and came close with several chances, but on 76 minutes, Maidstone found the back of the net. Tom Fitt heading home from a corner. Maidstone left it late to find a dramatic equaliser. On 92 minutes, Charlie Robertson's long-range shot deflected over Leiston goalkeeper Danny Gay, bringing Leiston players to their knees. Leiston substitute Luke Hammond could have scored late on when he surged into the box, but pushed his shot wide of the upright. Leiston will be disappointed to have conceded 2 late goals, but they showed such class throughout the game and can only take positives from this match. Maidstone 2, Leiston 2.
Thanks, John.